everyone, I'm That Montgomery and welcome to my new video. If you're new to this channel, please click the big red subscribe button at the bottom and then ring that notification bell if you want to be informed when I upload a new video. This is part 3 or episode 3 in my Conspiracy Queen video, which is a tribute video series, which is a tribute to my old channel, Conspiracy Queen. Go check that out if you want to. And today, we will be covering the theory that the sinking of the Titanic was actually planned. So let's just get right into the theory. Alright, so the reason why I decided to do this theory is because I've heard about it multiple times in the past, and I thought it was just so cool and interesting that it could have actually been planned that the Titanic could have sank. Basically, what I'm going to do in this video is cover 2 conspiracy theories instead of 1 over the Titanic. This is basically, but because they are connected in one way or another. So the first one I'm going to talk about, which is kind of leading into the theory that the sinking of the Titanic was planned, is the theory that the Titanic wasn't the ship that actually sank that day. It was the Olympic. This one I really love because it has like a scandalous feel to it. And I really enjoy that scandalous feel to conspiracy theories because it's pretty cool to think about that the government is trying to get in our way and stuff. But it makes me feel like I'm doing something right putting this out. So, as you may have known, I think if you've already heard about this theory, you may have already known the windows or potholes or whatever they want, or puff holes or whatever they call the circles on the side of ships. There were somewhere around 49 to 50 on the Olympic, and 45 on the Titanic. So, on each side of the Titanic, I mean. So, you can see in a picture that day the Titanic took off, that the Titanic had 49 holes on each side. And the Olympic, when it took off, it had 45 on each side, like the Titanic was supposed to. A second reason I think it was planned and the ships were each swapped for each other is because the high up in class people canceled their tickets to the Titanic that day, which was supposedly a new ship, and decided to go on the Olympic, which was a broken down ship, but everybody loved it, and it was sad to see it go, because they were going to trash it. But if they would have, this is another reason, they would have swapped the new ship's name with the old ship's name. So making the Titanic the Olympic, and making the Olympic the Titanic. So, I think that part is pretty interesting, and that's why I decided to add that part in. But now let's get into the second theory, that it was planned on sinking. As I said before, if you believe in the one where it was a planned sinking, where they were swapped, it would mean that it was a planned sinking, because everybody was kind of thinking that the Olympic was going to sink soon. And since that was basically their expectations, they would have planned on whichever one was the Olympic first, or was still the Olympic, to sink soon. So wouldn't they just decide to purposely do it, just to get rid of the ship? So yeah, that was pretty strange. I think the reason why they would switch these ships is because They were trying to keep the Olympic alive by creating a new ship. They didn't want to make it the Olympic Type 2 or 2.0 or something like that. They wanted just to keep the regular name, the Olympic, which is what's this prestigious ship. Look up the Olympic. Awesomeness. And I'm not going to ramble on about this theory a long time period because I know you guys are busy, but if you want to hear me talk more about this theory, leave it on in the comments below, and I will try to make a second video on this theory if you guys really want to hear more about it. And remember to hit that like button if you like this video. Leave a comment down below if you like this material now. And if you want me to keep doing conspiracy theory videos on this channel because I'm really, really enjoying it. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.